Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
I greet you with peace and I greet you with love. This is Dr. OGUNAME from Africa Ancestral Spiritual Ministry. I want to share something with you. So many of you who have been through the indoctrination of Christianity, they must have told you something about Uloko tree. They will say Uloko tree is an evil tree. Uloko tree is a tree for witches. Uloko tree is a bad tree. To the point that anybody who found Uloko tree in their backyard, and if they are religiously indoctrinated, they are so quick to call it evil tree. When they hear bird flies in, they say, see witches don't gather there. Everybody now demonize the Uloko tree. Great Uloko. But today I want to teach you something about Uloko tree. Because what you don't know in life, you just don't know. And it is always wise and smart to understand things. Just like this tree over here now. You can't just demonize a tree. A tree is a conscious being of its own self. They are here to keep the balance of this earth. Without tree, this earth will be like balloon, it will not be balanced. Without mountains, rock, this earth will not be as it is now, because this is a floating island. 70% of the earth is full of water. So these trees, they are important. They are what gives you life and keep recycling those energies. But when it comes to Uloko tree, it becomes so deeper. There is a lot of myths and stories surrounding Uloko tree. This is a fast soul food, so it's not going to be too long, I hope. Because sometimes I say so, but then later I end up being too long. There are different stories, myths surrounding the Uloko tree. Many cultures in Africa, they have different stories about Uloko tree. Many traditions have different ways that describe or try to teach people about Uloko tree. So what I will be doing today with you is not really telling you all the different stories. I will just be showing you the energy around the tree and some popular myths and stories about this tree and how he, because a masculine, how he become now this victim that is being demonized, especially by Christians, especially by people who don't know anything about spirituality. Uloko tree is a special kind of tree. This is it's one of the first trees that started in Africa. It's one of the first trees. If you go to the great rainforest of Congo, you will see a gigantic Uloko tree. Is the tallest and biggest among all other trees in the rainforest. If you go to any rainforest, any forest in especially West Africa, you must see Uloko tree. We Benin, we say Uloko. Igbos, we say Uroko. Different tribes have how they pronounce it. But we are talking about the same thing. Yes. But what is it about this tree? What is the connection between this tree, a witch, and the humans? And why are so many humans hating these trees now? Don't forget, a witch is also a human. A witch is not one bird coming from nowhere. So you are also a human if you are a witch. But how did this tree become now a victim that everybody now will be hating on this tree? Imagine a tree becomes so demonized. Anywhere people see it now, they want to cut him down. Anywhere people see him now, they want to uproot him. What really happened? How does it happen? What is the story behind it? What is the relationship between this Uloko and a witch? How does it really happen? Although witch is not really the right word to use, but let's just use it for English sake. That's why we are using it. So a long time ago, when everything, this is like the myths surrounding the Uloko tree. Listen very good. Long time ago, when everything was still one. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, when you can still speak with leaf, without your third eye yet, the leaf will still reply back to you. That's the time I'm talking about. When the consciousness of this Mother Earth was so high, when the vibration was something you can't even compare to what is going on now. Don't forget, now you are being poisoned. Now your energy is being reduced because of the matrix that you are stocking yourself every day. In ancient days, all this nonsense don't happen. So everything was connected. And then there was Uloko. Uloko was like the elder son of this family. And then there was a witch. And then there was a man. Different tribes have different names you can use to describe these things I am naming now. In Benin language where I come from, we will say Uloko, Ugbohi.T, Azen. Those three are the names Benin call it. So all tribes also have the different names they call this different character. Let me say character. So what happened was, Uloko is a tree that it don't need disturbance. Then it was not just a tree, it was a being. A being. He don't need disturbance. He don't need anybody to disturb him. He hates quarrel. He hates people shouting. He hates people coming around and making noise because he loves silence. He don't like to be disturbed. So he said to his siblings, the witch and the man, he said to both of them, listen, I don't like to be disturbed. I don't like noise. You know what? I want to leave this house, move far away, and go and live my quiet life. So I don't want all this noise. What does Uloko did? He took his things, he left and go deep into the forest where nobody has ever walked to before. And he stayed there and become this huge Uloko tree you are not seeing today. So when this being done that, his two brothers and sister was still at home. The witch was a woman and the man was a man. So they were at home. What happened was, the witch washed her clothes like you rinsed your clothes from the water, and put these clothes now on the sun for it to dry. And then and then the witch went to the markets. Before the witch come back, it was raining. And her younger brother was inside the house. He never knew it was raining. So the rain fell and wealth those clothes that was already dried by the sun already. So the witch came back from the market. She was so pissed off. She was so angry. How can I go to the market to try and look for something for wheat to eat, and I will wash my clothes, put them outside? You just sit down in the house, you let this clothes become more dirty now again because you never care to even take them out of the rain when the rain was falling, meaning you don't care about me. She start don't forget how do winch work. Winch don't have power. What they do is they project their energy on you. That's how witch work. Witch cannot do you anything without projecting energy on you. So if you are just there receiving, you don't have no shield that protects you, then the hand that they meet you be that one. But if you have a shield, they can't really touch you. That's why witch is just something we don't really need to be scared of. But no problem. So the witch was so hungry, and then he projected his energy on him. He started running everywhere, running into scatter. Oh, he want to die now. He don't, because of his fear. He don't want to die. He ran into the forest. As he was running and running and running, he ran to where this Uloko is. Dodo. He said, Uloko, I know you are not this tree. Please, Uloko, come and save me. This witch, my sister, want to kill me. Please come and help me. Uloko becomes so pissed off. This is exactly what I never wanted. I told you guys, I don't want to be disturbed. I don't like noise. I don't care what the issue is. I don't want this noise in my ear. I left home. Come and stay in this thick forest alone. And you and your sister still come with your own stress to come and disturb me. Why are you doing this now? Why are you disturbing my peace? That moment where Uloko was questioning this innocent man, the witch came and killed this innocent man in the presence of Uloko. And the blood spit around Uloko tree. From that day, no witch can ever kill anybody without Uloko being aware of what happened. Because the first blood a witch ever killed was spilled on the presence of Uloko. So with the Benin we say, meaning a witch can never kill without the Uloko is not aware. That's why when you have problem with a witch now, there are rituals we do. We go to Uloko, we try to do the rituals so that when that witch will bring your case, Uloko will later let them know this case has been settled already. You can't do it here. Take it back. So Uloko itself is not evil. Uloko is like eyewitness to evil. You witness a crime does not make you accomplice of that crime. So Uloko is free from all those demonization. Uloko is free from all those tag people are tagging and calling him evil tree. Uloko is just that selfless self who is just there bearing witness. He did not cause anything. The witch that want to kill you, he don't send the witch. You that want to die, he don't know you. So he is not your problem. So instead of you hating Uloko, when next you see an Uloko tree, give the tree a prayer. Tell the tree to always reject any witch that wants to bring your issue to them. So don't just see a Uloko tree, I want to cut it. It's not common in Africa. Anybody who sees an Uloko tree will just believe, oh, there is Uloko tree. Yeah, the people are hunting for Uloko tree as if this is Boko Haram. And these things have to stop. Because if we have a lot of Uloko tree around the community, then we can contain all the witches in that community, and then they cannot do nothing again. But if you just have one Uloko tree, then you have problem. Because why? If there is Uloko tree here, Uloko tree here, Uloko tree here, Uloko tree here, so they will all be there to protect you. But if it's just one, and you don't even know how to give that one the necessary sacrifice, then witches will be the order of the day. That's why I have problem with religion. Religion came to destroy the things that balance the energy in our land, and now make us lose guard ourselves and make us defenseless, all in the name of believing in one sky daddy, which we don't know nothing about. So now when she go, they haunt you. You they call Holy Spirit, Father, Lord Jesus, come and save me. And everything you are saying is just in your mind. The wish will just be laughing at you. In fact, they are even happy. That's why your churches is full of witches and wizards. All the evil people in your society are inside your church. They know a secret. They know that this place now is a mask. Let's go and cover ourselves with this mask. So let's try. Let's try. I don't know what Yoruba call it, but in Igbo it's Uloko. Yoruba, I think Yoruba also call it Uloko, Uloko. I don't really know the names from all different tribes. But the message here is, let's try and stop demonizing the things in our land because of a strange man religion. Let's understand the energies of all these things in our society and how to tap into it. Look at the beautiful life of this innocent Uloko tree. Uloko never did anything wrong to anybody. Even when witches are coming to kill somebody, they are only killing the person because the spirit ran to Uloko. Not because they are doing meeting on top of Uloko. People think, religion now make people think now that on top of Uloko is where witches do meeting. No witches can do meeting on top of Uloko because Uloko don't like disturbance. So when you can really go and when you can really go and bury those things in the presence of Uloko, then you are pleading with Uloko that, please, if I run to you, save me. And then he will not leave you. That witch cannot do you anything. For those of you who are already into a spiritual journey, maybe you must have met a native doctor who tell you, I want to go and do a ritual for you under the Uloko tree. You know what he's saying. It means he wants to connect your spirit with that Uloko tree so that no witches can ever hurt you. Some time ago, I had some special roots and incense I created some time ago. Yeah, I think I have to do these things again. And if maybe you're always having witches attack, this is incense from Uloko itself. Whenever you feel like a witch coming to your house, just on it. You will see the witch using their head to hit everywhere to run. They will run away. They will just run away. That is even when you don't know anything. But Uloko tree is something you can tap into. It's a living being. And it's one of the most oldest tree on earth. It witnessed everything you see today as life. Any soul the witch has ever killed, Uloko trees are aware. Because the witch can never kill anybody without Uloko being not aware of it. Why? Because of the connection it have with humans. Human spirits always run to Uloko tree for safety. But some of the witch are fast trackers. They track, they follow. As he's there, they kill him there under the Uloko tree. Then it will not look like the witch bring the person to the Uloko tree and the Uloko tree allowed the witch to kill the person there. No, he was just on his own. He was just on his own. So my beautiful African people, don't let religion make you hate yourself. Don't do that. Don't let religion make you cut away those important trees. Like Benin, we also have another special tree, Ikimi, although that one is another different story of its own. Don't let religion make you be cutting all these things. These are important energy that keeps your society balanced. You have to know these things. Especially for you young man that is just building a house now. Plant good trees in your house. Don't just build your house and fence it like a J. Everywhere you put marble tiles, you think you are just okay. No, you are loose guarding yourself. You are loose guarding yourself. Plant good trees that carry good ancient energy in your house. And don't let anybody brainwash you and say, why will you plant Uloko? Witches will not be coming to your house because of this tree. Is a lie. If you even have your own personal Uloko tree in your house, that means no witch can ever enter your compound. Because Uloko don't like disturbance. And when it protects you already, then that witch cannot do anything. But when you don't have connection with him, then that witch will kill you under the Uloko tree. I will leave it here for now. I don't want it to be too long. The message I just want to share with you is stop demonizing what you don't know. Just because people tell you it is evil does not make it evil. Just because people tell you your ancestors are bad people does not really make them bad. Just because you are scared of something does not mean the thing is really dangerous. You have to know all these things. And when it comes to our trees in Africa, please stop killing the trees. They are alive. They are alive. They are not like all these trees you are seeing. All these ones, they plant them. These ones are not normal tree. They plant all these ones you are seeing now. We are talking about the ones alive. The ones that have life. And we are saying witch and Uloko now does not also mean, witch are bad. No. We have 3 different types of witches. We have the dark witch. We have the white witch. And then we have a witch. The dark witch are just those that carry dark souls. In Benin, we don't even call them Azen. We call them Orionon Bikmi. Orionon Bikmi mean a dark soul. Those ones, anywhere you have them, run from them. Run from them. Because you know why? Only dark things and evil things give them joy. When you buy a new car, it makes them so angry. When you buy a new house, they feel like hanging themselves now. When you have a new baby, they feel like tearing their stomach and bringing out their intestine because it makes them hate their life. Because their soul is so dark. That's why the only option you have is avoid them. Even if they are your brothers, sister, mother, father, a guy, who the person is in your life, avoid them. Or if you know them, kill them. Because you can't do nothing. You can't please them. You will think you want to help them. Carry 500 million naira, give to them to start new life. They will still hate you. Look at this one. You are giving me money to start new life. Meaning my life is not good. So you want to insult me. They will change it. Those are dark witches. Or you're not big me. In Benin, we don't call those ones Azen. Azen is normal thing. Anybody can be Azen. Azen is good. Azen means witch. Witch is good. Witch is a normal thing. But those dark ones, avoid them. Then we also have the one you can call the white witches. We call them white does not mean they are white. We call them white because of their transparency. Those ones, when something bad is coming for you, they will stand there and fight for you. Those ones are the ones you will hear people call light worker and different names. You hear people call them. I love white witches. Because why? They are just there to create balance between good and evil. They create the balance. I know a lot of white witches. I have some queens I respect so much. They are white witches, and I respect them a lot because of who they are. Those ones, keep them as friends. Honor them. All they just need from you is respect. They love respect. Respect. Because when you want to try and do bad against them, because they are a white witch, they will not do anything against you. Their own hate, autonomically, will just hurt you without them spitting nothing out of their lips. Because the cosmos itself, herself, is on her side. She's protected. She's equipped. She has 3 swords in one hand. You can't wrestle with her. Her power is limitless. Your joy makes them feel alive. Your happiness makes them feel the beauty of being alive. They are good. Then the third type we have is what I would just call a witch. Those ones are neutral. What do I mean? It means to help you save your own son from dying, she can go and kill another person's son just to come and save your own son. A white witch will not do that. A white witch know that your son life and the son life of this one is balanced. But me, I love just a witch. My wish is to marry a witch. Just a witch. I don't want to have a dark one. I don't want to have a white one. I want to have just a witch. The same way she can save, she will be ready to kill for me if it's necessary. That's what I love. Don't mind me. This is the way I see my whole life. That's what I love. Because she, to defend this land, she can kill everybody in that land when it's necessary. She takes side. She takes side. And I love that. So when you have her, it's good. But when you disappoint her, same way she saved you, she will strangle you instantly. You can't trust her. Because she can be this and that in one instant. It makes you be always like you don't know where you are with her. You will wonder why OGUNAME love this. It's my nature. Don't worry about me. You can choose the one you love. You can choose the one you love. So we should not just be demonizing things. Have a deep awareness about things is very important. Uloko tree is not a bad and evil tree. I will leave it here for now. I promise you it will not be too long. My fans in Nigeria is always like, please, I always make you short. My data, I cannot watch you. No problem, I'll be doing it short. Just that where the energy is flowing, there's so much to share with you. At the same time, you better have to let it go. No problem. Yeah, I will let it go now. Bye-bye for now. I send you peace and love. And don't fail and forget to always plant your local tree. The next land you will buy, make sure you put Ihimi here, Uloko here. It's very important. Plant it. Plant it. I say please continue, sir. Yeah. Can digest this soul food for now. Can digest it for now. Plant Uloko tree. And then those witches that they are telling you is coming there to do meeting, they will become your slave. Oh, you need to know the power you have. They will become your slave. Have you seen where witch will be your own slave? Now you they give her order. Because why? Nina, your slave now. Especially if you be water picking. They go be your slave. Yeah. Bye-bye for now. That is a powerful woman. Of course, wise men only need powerful woman, not a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman has come. The real beauty in her spirit is there. So even if her nyash flat or her breast flat, as far as her spirit good, that is the new sexy in town now. Those ones just carrying everything good to put everything look perfect. That is just facts, nothing special there. Our spirit is what wise men look after. Not your salary, not your human hair, not your makeup. In fact, those makeup, they smell. Just that I never see real men with tell those truths. Say the white man knows this. And that is why they convinced our communities to cut down the claiming they possess evil spirit. Yes, of course. They know. Oh, you see, comment want to drag me inside now again. Okay. They knew a secret. Because Africa is the consciousness of this Mother Earth. Oh God, I have to rephrase it again. Africa, that geographical location, they tell you it's Africa. No, we are not even Africa, they just give us our name. That geographical location, that place is the consciousness of this Mother Earth. This whole earth is a living being. Then Africa is now the consciousness, a leaf, a tree, anything in that land, including the soil. It's so special. And your oppressor knew this. So the only way they could make you their slave was to make you not know this. So you can look at them, while then will be taking that which you normally own. You follow them, they will be passing your back and take things you have turned your back to. They catch us. They catch you. If you know how they take catch you, only you will wake up, you'll shout, hey, you'll be like your head, what here? You just see what they do to you. They fuck Africa up so big. You will just think it's just the natural resources. No. Don't you see what they did? Let's go deep a little. They first sent traders. The traders came. They pretend that they want to do business. They love what we are selling. They pretend like they want to just buy. Meanwhile, they were observing, and taking notes at everything. And then later when the trader was coming, later when the trader was coming again, he came now with the priests, missionaries. And then he introduced the priest like, this is our own priest. He have beautiful things to share with you. You remember those products I brought last time? And you wonder how we made it? He know the knowledge of how we did it. Let him teach your people the knowledge. So Africans were like, of course we want to learn new things. We want to know new things. And then while the trader acts like he's trading with the kings, the priests, who is also a spy, penetrate into the society and start observing, tracking the energies, knowing, these ones are this strong energy, this is this strong energy, okay, no problem. He start penetrating, he start focusing on the people who were not happy with the society and start nearing them more to know more secrets about the society. They start feeding him information about the society. He start taking them one side, forming like a rebel, while the people think he's teaching them, he's recruiting haters. People now who will start hating their land, hating their kings, hating everything in their society. And then when he wants to go, some of them ran with him and left with him. And then he took them now and go and meet the army that is already hidden somewhere and tell them, these people now on our side, they are our map, they are our GPS, they will guide us, they will lead us. And before you know, boom, they invade the smallest village and take over the smallest village. The king, his household, every people around him, they catch them, put them in a ship and ship them away as slaves. They will take over that place now. The local tribes they used as spies to invade that village, they will not give them power. Those ones will not sit down and say, this is our home now. A slave who had nothing automatically now is a king. So he feel like he's in charge now. And he never stopped there. So now they start planning the next village, the next kingdom, not so far away. So how can we do it now? They will go and kidnap a princess of that village. And before you know, the other village will say, that village, there are strangers there. They just kidnap our princess. Let's fight. They will try to fight. They don't know those ones have superior power, fire weapon, firearms and everything. And then before you know, they conquer. They divide us, they conquer. They divide us, they conquer. That is how they start building and having more gains and more territory. Meanwhile, from the other edge, other group of missionaries also penetrate and keep spreading the same virus to the point that some kings will not just say, okay, you know what, if your God can give you all this knowledge, if your God can give you all this information from today henceforth, especially in east of Nigeria, many of these things happened where if your God can give us this knowledge from this day, me and my household and this land, we will worship this your God. They will not accept Holy Mary, Mother of God. And this is now their new God. So they will start worshiping, and the priest will start moving around your society. He will point this tree and say, cut it down. This is evil spirit. He will point this, cut it down. Why is he cutting it down? He's cutting your cord. He's cutting your root. He's disconnecting you from the spirit of the ancestor. He throw fire into your shrine. He still thinks he can steal and burn down the rest. That was how they broke the spirit of Africa. And later when they noticed they have broken all the spirit of Africa, what did they do? They bring a huge army and a bigger ship and start invading. Massive raid. Massive raid. Imagine when they invaded Benin Kingdom. More than 8,000 men were black men from the sub-Sahara regions. And some tribes around us today, which I don't like to call it their name, if not, it's like you are teaching hate. That's what the people that use, black men like you, they will use them to invade you, take over your land and your kingdom, burn down your society. And today you wonder why some of us are hating each other. We carry a lot within each other that is still yet to be healed. Because somebody sometime, somewhere ago, used us against our own selves. And now we don't trust ourselves anymore. So now when your fellow black man don't trust you, don't blame him. A lot has happened to the black race. And it's still happening today. So we have trust issues now. We are still traumatized from the disappointment, from the betrayal, from the rape and the destruction that happened to us. We can't just easily trust you. That's the facts. So a lot of things happened to Africa. If that did not break the spirit of Africa, you would never have been their slave. They had to break your spirit first, so you can fit into the box. Imagine when they will see a tree like Uloko, and they know this energy I am explaining to you now. They are like, this tree at night, evil things happen here. The people are like, every night we always see strange bird. Sometimes we hear baby voice, because that's what people always hear most from Uloko tree. You hear like a baby crying in that tree at night. Does that mean there is a winch sitting on top of the tree eating a baby? No. is the spirit of a baby who ran to that tree and cried for help. That's what you're hearing. The day we tell you that tree is evil, we have to cut down that tree. We have to cut down that tree and take it down. And you will do it for them. You make the job easier for them. So we will leave it here. We'll leave it here. Our mission now is to try to spread the knowledge for Africans to wake up. Because don't forget the campaign, Africa must wake. We are just starting, We are just starting. Africans must wake up. They must understand what was done to them and how it was done. Then they will now understand that, okay. Now I understand. That's where we will rest. Of course, from now to here and then, there's always some distraction because of some people, their thinking is so low. But we cannot be fighting for Africa to wake and just leave people try to destroy what we left now. No. We rather die fixing this one now because we want to fight for something and you are trying to destroy what we already have. We will not allow that. That's why we are so passionate and we are so determined these things. Because what we have now, we must protect. What we have now, we must save so we can go for more. It is deep. So deeper. But we must persevere. Must win. Must achieve uhuru. It's all about freedom. I send you peace and love. Stop cutting down the Uloko trees. They are not demonic. They are innocents. They are innocents. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye for now.